hello misfits and ghouls and people just beginning to misfit and ghoul it up and all that kind of jazz, just having a cup of tea and everything. Cheers. Well, I've got some chocolate on my mouth. I got this 85% dark chocolate. I read it had some good stuff in it, and now I've forgotten what it is meant to have. Is it magnesium or something like that? Dark chocolate. Meant to have good stuff in it. And I really enjoyed. I watched Susie's video today about when she was with her children and the plane and the chap that came along with the dog and the trusting aspect, which is really it's all these kinds of, they're all sinking in and making me, they're all permeating, the ideas. There's a short one by Amanda about creativity and that it's not, it's many things, including thought and all kinds of things. It could be cooking, it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to have a physical manifestation. It just be like being in a way, I guess. I really loved Tim's showing us around the workshop, and that was brilliant. Wonderful guitars, boxes, clocks, and the painting there was beautiful as well. The different kinds of wood and the names of them, I sort of looked a few up, and all those machines, When I saw that guitar on the wall before Tim said it, I thought, that looks like a steampunk thing. No, I don't know much about steampunk. I've not read it, but I know of the kind of, I think it's in books as well, isn't it? People do like steampunk novels and things like that, stories. And then he said it was steampunk guitar. It's fantastic. Well, that was great. What else? Yeah, I just saw a post by Tasha with some very lyrical lines on it. I was just thinking, and I thought the other day actually as well, if, I hope, well, it'd be good if people who were in the Misfits at one time, I hope they might consider coming back and everything, but it's all up to, if you want to, obviously. But it'd be lovely if people want to come back, anyone who's been in it, and although you don't have to be doing videos to be in the Misfits. It's a state of mind, misfitting state of mind. What else is happening? Oh yeah, yesterday, the other day when I was in the Chalice Well garden, and I bought some, I could go and get it, it's in the drawer there. I got some a smudge stick with a dried sage. It's like a bit of sage wrapped dried leaves. They told me this was like American sage, actually. And I did the smudging. I've never done that before. Somebody's done it to me before and waved it around, and you just light it. It's dried, so it just smoulders and smoke. Maybe you all know about it. I've never done it before anywhere I lived or anything, or to myself or anywhere I lived. So I did that yesterday evening. And I feel a bit different, and it feels a bit different in here. I don't want to overstate it. I don't want to kind of build it up to anything, but it just feels something's happened. Something's changed a little bit. I don't necessarily want to measure it or name it too much. Just an awareness of some kind of a shift, and hopefully that has some lasting properties. So I did that, yeah, and in the shop they gave me some advice about, do windows and doorways. So I did all that, and my friend, who knows a lot about this stuff, also advised me, don't forget the corners. That's another thing. Corners, so focusing on corners with a smouldering smudge stick of sage. And also did around my head and under. That was another tip from my friend, was do it under your feet as well. Under the soles of your feet and around. And I did some outside as well, in terms of boundaries, but including outside door, outside of windows and doors and boundaries, as far as they go. And so that was good. I'll do it. There's about half of it left, and I might do it again on Beltane, which is coming up soon, isn't it? 1st of May or 31st into the 1st. Is it Beltane, isn't it? So I'll do that then, or May Day type of thing. The old smudge stick thing, yeah. It's something. Although it's a funny thing, because I woke up and my thoughts are very kind of slow and a little bit disjointed, and felt a bit kind of slightly out of it. But maybe that's part of it as well. That when you dissipate some things that are there, it kind of you shift a little bit, and you're not as, I was going to say sharp. No, I'm not particularly sharp anyway, but it's having a concomitant effect to make you want to not think quickly or slow down. And fitting in with that is trying to do these slow steps, these Tai Chi step things, which I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I don't want to think about whether it's right or wrong. I'm just doing my own version of them. A slow pace of walking, with very focused on the heel to the toes, to the shifting of weight, kind of averaging about 30 steps a minute. 30 steps a minute is one every 2 seconds. As a kind of rough guide. Not measuring it really, and I did just to check it out some time ago. But anyway, that's that. I might come to the close now. There's something else I thought as well, that Dan was talking about Mark MacDonald being a wood snake, and I know Dan's talked about the different. This is Chinese philosophy, isn't it? I'd love it if Dan, if you listen to this, if you would consider talking about the different animals and the elements as well, and how they fit together. If you wanted to, no, never any expectation or pressure. But if you wanted to, I'm really interested to hear more about it and that sort of thing. And I think Susie did something as well on Chinese, that type of thing as well, and perhaps other people know about it as well. But I know Dan's talked about it. He's mentioned it. So yeah, it's Tuesday. Fish cakes today for me. Hope you all have a nice lunch, or oh god, it's 20 to 5 already. A nice tea or supper or dinner or whatever you call it. I don't know what I call it. Just call it different. Anyway, whatever it is, yeah, fish cakes today. Haddock with melt. I like these melt in the middle ones. Got this kind of cheese sauce in the middle. Yeah, fish cakes. That's going to be the title, fish cakes. But anyway, that's it. I don't know what this is about. It's just what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Bye.